worry about you. When you're gone, I get blue. So darling, take care. I worry about you. I'm home every night, wondering if you're alright. I knew when we met I worry about you. You matter to me. So much I don't know. My heart's in your hands. Wherever you go, darling. So whatever you do, come home when you're through. You're mine, don't forget, I worry about you. Hello, 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 and welcome to the Laurence Holder tribute celebration in the words of Laurence Holder, in which we will be performing tonight or today, this afternoon. Wonderful words of Laurence Holder from the different plays that he wrote over the years, and we're very fortunate to have some great people in the house to celebrate with us. And let's start off with, is Jasper Magruder around? Let me see. Let me take this out first. Remove that from the studio. It's done. Hey, how you doing? Here I am. Okay, Jasper, come on into the house.
There we go. Well, I
Yes.
just want to take a moment to thank Laurence Holder for all that he has given us and Harlem. I've had the privilege of directing three of his plays, Zora and Zora and Langston and Monk and Bud. And Monk and Bud, we performed at Theater for the New City. Then we took it to Scotland, where we performed at the Edinburgh Festival, and were part of the Fringe Pick. And then we also have the opportunity to take Monk and Bud to Cairo, Egypt, where we performed in the International Experimental Theater Festival in Cairo. That was in 2002. And I remember flying back from Cairo on September 11th, 2002, which was very intriguing to be in that situation a year after that disaster. But I just want to thank Laurence Holder for really getting his ear and pen to the ground and bringing these illustrious artists to life for all of us. Again, a job well done, Laurence. And coming
Thank
up,
you so very much.
A scene from Monk and Bud with three brilliant actors and actress, McKinney, Alvin, Alexis, and Tony Jackson, who approached me with the project in 1992. And I've been foreverly blessed by this whole experience. And again, kudos to Laurence. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to do any of it. Thank you.
Great, Jasper. And, it was really wonderful to be on the BBC in Scotland and have Karis McJagger review us. And also, who was the guy that did Round Midnight, that film? Bertrand Tavernier. And we had a flat in Leith, Scotland, and learned how to say brilliant. And just went to various places. The International Black Theater Festival, I guess it was called that at that time.
National Black Theater
Festival.
Now it's the International Black Theater.
Now it's but before it was National Black Theater Festival. The year that Sidney Poitier was honored, and Vivian Gandhi said, "Why are you reacting so strongly to Juanita Ponce?" Well, she's like a family member, kind of, sort of. So next thing I knew, I was on every panel because of Irene. But it's been amazing to work with these guys. And you
as well.
Thank you.
Yeah. What shall we get started?
I think we should.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Went into Blue Note last month.
Recorded?
Yeah. Straight No Chaser.
Well, that's the new one.
You just don't remember, Earl. Listen to it.
Willow, weep for me. Da, 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 da. Thank you for the dance. What you doing down here?
Talking with Earl.
About what you ain't already talked to him about? You can't talk to your own kids, but you can find time to talk to him.
Nelly, it ain't right for you to be talking to me this way out.
Nutshell.
Am I making myself clear?
Oh, you are.
Good. Now, me and Earl are talking about a lot of things.
Nice title, Making Myself Clear.
I done heard it all.
It's new things. He's recording again. Got 2 labels, right, Earl?
It's the latest thing. Gotta have 2, otherwise you're lame. And but how
ain't lame.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I told you, I heard it all before. He ain't got nothing new to say, Thelonious.
Don't say that. Don't ever say that.
Why not? It's true.
I'm gonna kill you too, both of you. Standing here like witches and warlocks and stuff, proclaiming doom everywhere. Who wants to hear all of that? What if a man loses his tongue, the sounds with his voice? What then? Does his mind stop? Is he a derelict on time's road, a husk? Is he lost? Bud? Do his fingers stop moving? Neither of you don't even understand what you say when you say it. Sounds define everything. And to name everything is to be free, to be there before anyone else and to name it. What is a man if he can't contemplate anything he wants to and also express it too, huh? Answer me that.
That's easy, Monk.
Well, you two deadheads can sit up here all night long and spoon at the moon for all I care. But Monk, you have to come upstairs now.
Can't believe my obedience. Dutiful, faithful.
I heard this one too, Monk. Now it's you and me right here, right now, or you come upstairs.
Hey, dude.
Who's Lenore, Monk?
You be quiet, bud.
No, man. Who's Lenore? Now you wrote this to Aranor and backwards.
Lenore! What you laughing at?
You and me suddenly we going to blows after dancing a fast minute ago. Oh, you tickle me, Nelly. You raise the cockles on my spine and you cook just the right amount. And you don't eat much. Just now, just look at you. And you don't like lipstick. Although that's hard to believe. You are a woman.
You could make life simple, Monk. You could. It don't have to be as hard as you make it. You start to make some money. And all of a sudden, every time it starts to look up for you, along comes this man. And everything falls out the window.
Why do you think that is?
I ain't married to you. I can brain you, but it wouldn't mean a thing to me.
A subtle invitation to shut up.
You think too slow. A subtle invitation to blow.
I see. A friend in need cast aside again by a woman. Lord, when will this torture cease? When will the weaker sex stop lying to itself and admit it's a stronger, dominant, and certainly most more willful than a man?
You know all this, man. Now, Monk, I don't want to fool with your friend. I want you upstairs in a minute. Period.
That's all?
You don't have to show off in front of your friend.
If not, then when?
He's getting close, Monk. You hear me?
All right, Nelly. I'll be up in a minute.
I got those buttery and soft the way you like them.
Oh.
I'm going to write a tune about collard greens.
You already did that. Oh, Monk, this man ain't my speed. I'd rather have the quiet of the screaming kid to him.
I don't think you like me.
I like you. I like you well enough. But when my husband gets around you, he goes crazy. He loses his bearings like a car going off the road, unexplained.
Don't no one know how deep this thing goes between you and me, Earl.
Oh. I'll wait for you.
Good woman. Lots of fun.
She's a cow. A crazy, skinny cow.
Cow.
Scene. All right, well, that's a Monk and Bud. Is Neal out there, or you want us to talk? Uh-oh, but you can't hear you. I'm taking
myself off mute. That's fantastic. Tell us something about I remember doing the costumes for that show also.
It was the
That's
best
right.
dress ever, that one.
Yes, I was the costume designer for that piece. I was
Yes,
so very
indeed.
proud of you guys. Say
And
what?
didn't you do the lights too?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was another play. Okay.
No, but you know what? Young THELONIOUS came and saw us.
Yes, he did.
And who else? We had some other people coaching us. Who coached
Actually,
us?
Nelly, I heard Nelly came to see you also.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is that, it's hard for a child to feel like their mother has that edge to her, that has emotions beside, oh, sweet honey, we love you, But she went through a lot with with his illness, with dealing with the Baroness.
Uh-huh.
The Baroness who
Yeah.
lived across the river from her. She could
Weehawken,
actually
New
literally
Jersey,
look
yeah.
at her window across the river.
Okay, well, listen, I thank you so very much, guys. I think this is a wonderful tribute to none other than Mr. Holder there.
Yeah, we
Taking
honored him
taking
at
it all
the
in.
Ensemble Company. You know, when we had our ending performances at NEC a few years ago, we gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Right.
So that was really fun.
Well, we're going to move on because we have none other than Marjorie Johnson and Dominique Marcus, who did the Mandela Saga by Laurence Holder, and that was done at Theater for the New City. And after that, we have Crystal Fields, who's going to come on and say a couple of things. The illustrious Crystal Fields, the founder of Theater for the New City, and we're very glad to have her in the house. She'll come in a little bit later. Okay.
That's where we did our first production.
Yes.
And I continue to do it with the Thunderbirds.
Boom. Hey guys.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
We are the Mandelas.
Ah,
We are the Mandelas.
Mandelas.
The Mandelas would like to say happy birthday, Laurence Holder.
Happy birthday, Laurence Holder. Happy birthday to you.
So we will start with the scene between Winnie and Nelson Mandela. Dear Lord, you have my wish list and my gift list, but now you need to hear my hate list.
Ooh.
At the top of it is intolerance. Kill all the intolerance. They are not meek. And then there are the fanatics, people like me. Kill me, all of us, the extremists. Kill them on the right and the left. And then, of course, there are the pedophiles and the violent ones. All of them, kill off everything that isn't kind and gentle, pure, refined, boring. It's you.
You've been found guilty of murder and sentenced to 6 years.
Time off for good behavior, though.
What?
Otherwise, the police would have delivered the message, Nelson.
It could have been worse.
Yes, now it's just total disgrace.
Winifred, once I thought we were happy.
We gave off that aura once. Yes, I could say that we were involved. So involved I couldn't even feel the pain, Nelson. You never speak about the children. I gave you some.
I have something to tell you.
I think you should talk about the children. Surely they will let you take them with you on your trips.
I will do as you suggest, but I have something to tell you.
Someone said that when a woman gives her man children, it proves she loves him. Do you believe that?
I have something important to say.
Do you believe that about women?
Yes, there's some truth in that.
How many babies does it take to prove it to you, Nelson? How many? 3? 10? 100?
I don't know.
Africa gives sons and daughters every day to you to worship at your altar. Did you know that?
I hadn't thought of it like that.
When did you know I loved you, Nelson?
As soon as I saw you.
You are so confident.
I am a man.
That again. Does a man prove his love, Nelson?
Of course he does.
What does he do? How does he show it?
He's the head of the family, Winnie. He just is.
Oh, I see. He is. She isn't. He does nothing. She does everything. There are no examples like this in nature.
I have been trying to
What have you been, Nelson? Certainly not a husband.
I have tried everything, but you have left none. Not one bridge between you and sanity. You did everything.
I did. I admit it freely to you. And didn't everyone else do it?
Not Aditambo.
No, not Addie. Addie is a woman. I am a savage. She was in Europe. I was here. She is a wife.
And you are a whore.
There is some subtle difference there, but I don't see it yet.
Your use of the language is deft, but changes nothing.
Men can do, women cannot, even if they are set up. She has to have moral superiority because men can't handle it.
There's more.
More to what?
They've awarded me the Nobel Peace Prize.
Thou shalt have no other God before me.
Did you hear what I said?
Thousands of people are dying of one cause or another in this country each and every day. And you speak of a peace prize.
Ralph Bunch won the award for his work with the Arabs in Israel.
Still no peace.
Before you call me names,
Go on. Get the rest of it out.
the clerk shares the honor with me.
You like playing piggyback with pigs, don't you?
It's a step in the right direction, Winnie. Our people respect and honor what it means.
The same bed, the same bondage.
It is a symbol of hope.
They keep the land and leave us the hope.
We are strong.
That is what a moderate says. But do you look at the Americans? You have obviously engineered this plot, do you?
What are you ranting?
Ranting! Look at those people! They kill each other for sneakers, jackets, money, love, sex, drugs, freedom. That's what you are importing into your beloved country.
No one sees things as cynically as you do.
I'm sure you are happy. You've been recognized as the biggest pig at the slop table. Worldwide recognition.
Who cares what you think?
Oh, you do.
Oh, Winifred, it would not have happened if it had not been for all your efforts.
So you come to take me back, Nelson?
It was you who kept the focus of South Africa. The spirit of the revolution is you, Winnie. You carry the Mandela name proudly, respectfully, and with intelligence and dignity.
Sounds like you are burying me.
And then the bottom fell out. Why? Why did you have to fornicate, commit adultery?
You were busy.
Why?
You were tied up.
Why?
You were tired and had headaches. No energy, no feeling. The love was gone from you. The man-woman connection was dead.
You were our greatest warrior.
Whoa. I am a woman. Too complex for you to fathom. Too rapacious for you to control.
These answers are not acceptable.
I'm sure they're not to you. But one thing's for certain.
What's that?
They're the truth, and my God knows the truth.
It will end like this.
No, it will not end like this. There's one more war to fight. So mull this, Nelson.
What?
Women, Nelson, simply aren't going to fall for this. You men will never stand for women sitting and laughing at you.
I have to go.
I know the rantings of a witch.
I'll come again.
Oh, to burn me like the other witches.
When you are calmer.
In
When we
other
go
words,
fundraising.
In other words, when you get a chance. By the way, take some pictures of the grandchildren. Human touch, you know.
Winnie.
Nelson, it does no good. We'll get a divorce. It's what you have to do. Cast me out. Cast me away like an old dog bitch. You have to do it. I knew it was coming all along.
I have no choice.
I hope you like your peace, your freedom. It's not enough for me.
Goodbye.
Nelson,
What is it?
a hug?
Winnie.
And scene.
That was fabulous. Is that why you won that Adelco Award?
Yes, thanks to Laurence Holder's amazing writing and research, and just amazing.
That was
And
fantastic.
I was nominated for an Adelco for Kaiser.
Oh wow. Okay.
Right, because
Well, that's not-
sadly, Todd Davis, who played Nelson Mandela, passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And also Randy Frazier, who directed this
Yeah.
amazing piece, is no longer
Mm.
with us. So my
You know-
brother, Kaiser, stepped up to the plate.
Yes,
for this
he did. In
presentation
such
and
a wonderful
read
way
Nelson
too.
Mandela. And if you want to hear a little piece of Kaiser, you can if there's time.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a little piece of Kaiser.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. When I am dead, my dearest, sing no sad songs for me. Plant thou no roses at my head, nor shady cypress tree. Be the green grass above me with showers and dewdrops wet. And if thou wilt, remember, and if that wilt not, forget.
That's very interesting. Rossetti,
There's more.
finish it then. I have time.
I shall not see the shadows. I shall not feel the rain. I shall not hear the nightingale sing honest if in pain. And dreaming through the twilight that doth not rise nor set, haply I may remember, and haply may forget.
Really quite good.
South Africa is now in twilight, Kaiser. Dark, strange, twisted. Where else must a person of color have to show a card, even children, so they can travel if they are asked? Roads that once were well.
I have not come here to listen to you whimper about the state of life in South Africa, Winnie. If there's something you could have done, you would have done it by now. Your resistance to the laws of the land only keep you in greater bondage. How will you ever show the powers that be that you are worthy?
Worthy.
Yes, we are arresting resistance all. We look to Oliver Tambo, his wife. We've already arrested Robert Subekwe of the Pan-African Congress. We also look for one Nelson Mandela. I look with real zeal. Where is he?
I honestly do not know. Do you really believe what you've just said?
Of course I do.
Why?
The ANC has just been outlawed. Protests must cease. The army is out in the townships now. You cannot expect a Bantu to run any kind of operation, can you? They cannot even take care of themselves.
I am certainly grateful to you, Kaiser,
Also,
for being so clearly the inferior to my husband.
I am an official of the government.
Sent round to sweep and dust because a Bantu? What can he do?
I see. You know, I can always be of help to you in the coming days
Doing what, Kaiser?
when trouble strikes.
What happens when times get difficult?
You chose him over me. It made me feel terrible. I did not stop doing my job. I have long and deep feelings for you, which do not change as the time flies or when it gets difficult.
I can do nothing for you, Kaiser.
Well, then expect nothing from me. Nelson would be wise to turn himself in. If he turns himself into me, then I will be able to help him down the road.
Because you would have had a feather in your cap.
Something like that.
I think you underestimate us Mandelas. We are not feathers. But who will take care of the children? My children. Who will take care of the children? Who is taking care of them?
I will ask the questions here. Now, where is your husband?
I do not know.
Where is Oliver Tambo?
I do not know. Why won't you let me know about my children?
Because we are dealing with matters of state, and Bantu children have no matter here.
But the parents of these Bantu children, as you call them, they are important.
They expect the workings of the state.
Are the children really worthless? They do not figure in any of this. I want to sleep.
That is impossible.
I haven't had any sleep. I need to sleep. I need to sleep.
You cannot sleep. You must answer the questions. Where is the secret hideout of the ANC?
I never knew there was a one.
Where is the hideout?
I don't know.
Where is Oliver Tambo?
I don't know.
You do know. Scene.
Ooh-wee. Oh man, I know y'all must have been rocking theater for the new city with that play. Whoa.
Yes,
Well,
it was a wonderful experience.
It
and
was.
yeah, and Crystal, I'm so glad that she's going to speak. It was really just amazing.
It was amazing, yeah. Every single performance was interesting, exciting.
Hey,
Here's
Crystal, could you
Crystal.
unmute?
Hey, Crystal.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Yes, I am so pleased to say one word, I'm in the middle of 20,000 things here.
Always.
I want to say to Laurence Holder, you are the brilliant writer. You've done so many plays of yours. The Mandela Saga, Monk and Bud, Ruby and Pearl, Red Channels.
Yes.
And
I was nominated for 5. We were nominated for 5 Adelco Awards for that play.
Indeed.
Yes.
And so important and so much to say. So your work is going to live on and on and on. And so are you. All right. Happy birthday, Laurence Holder. Much love.
Yes. Crystal Fields, y'all, in the house. We just finished a play, Ishmael Reed's play, The Shine Challenge 2025, which was fantastic. And she housed it at Theater for the New City, and we had a ball. Thank you, Crystal. This year, Black History Month, it was like 4 plays that were done, Black plays that was done at Theater for the New City. Yes. Truly appreciate her. Okay, so coming to us next is no stranger to the to theater. She's been around for quite a while. I think she won her lead actress Adelco Award was the time that I won a lead actor Adelco Award for a play that I did at Theater for the New City called Signs. And now she's the head of the New Federal Theater group. And we're gonna bring her on, and she's gonna say do a little something, say a few things about Laurence Holder that is very dear to her. Elizabeth Van Dyke, the Queen.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Laurence Holder.
Hi, Liz.
Happy birthday.
Back at you.
You have made a permanent impact on the American theater, on Black theater, and on Woody King Jr.'s new Federal Theater. You have been at the vanguard. He's hanging in there, bless him. You have been at the vanguard of creating solo pieces long before it was common, like Zora, featuring Felicia Rashad, illuminating our ancestors long before so many others, Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad, when the chickens came home to roost, Valletta Snow, Zora and Langston, Monk and Bud, Winnie and Nelson Mandela, and the list goes on and on. Dr. May Chin, Mary McLeod Bethune, and you gave me one of the most extraordinary gifts any artist can have, the role of a lifetime. In the ZORA NEALE HURSTON, a theatrical biography, I was able to play that role across the entire country, in Ghana, received so much acclaim, sort of quote unquote put me on the map as an actress, and people ask for it to this very day. There are no words that can convey your brilliance, the gratitude, the depth of your work. And like Crystal Fields says, it lasts and will last and last forever and ever and ever. I thank you. I thank you. Happy, happy, happy birthday. So, I'm doing this for you, and because Rome Neal asked me, who could say no to Rome Neal? So I'm going to do the fish story. I used to know a man who went fishing every Sunday instead of going to church. His wife begged him not to do it, and the preacher labored with him for years, telling him, man, don't go fishing on the Sabbath. You better go on into the church. It didn't do no good. Every Sunday, this man go catch him a fish. Well, one Sunday he went. Soon as he got down to the water, he spied a great big old catfish up underneath some water lily, just picking his teeth with his fins. That man baited up that hook and it dropped it into the water. That catfish grabbed a hold of that bait and took off further deep. And the man held on. And he held on. And he held on. Pretty soon, the fish pulled him into the water. And he couldn't get out. Well, some folks was on their way to church. And they seen him. And they ran down to the water. He's in too deep. So they went on to church to tell the preacher. Well, the man, he come up the first time. He said, tell me. That catfish pulled him down again. Come up the second time. He said, tell me what? The cat pulled him down again. He come up the third time. He said, tell my wife to feel good. And catfish. That fish pulled him into the water. And he didn't come out no more. Now y'all know that man should have gone on to church. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. You're muted. You're muted, Rome.
Yeah, I wanted to be muted because I just wanted to take all that in. The laughter and the joy between the two of you is priceless. priceless. And I'm just so happy, elated that we're doing this, and celebrating Lawrence on his birthday. 86 years old, baby. 86, holding it down. And you thought it was over. Not yet, baby. You got some time. So and I'm so happy those of you who came out and showed this love that you've had for Lawrence and have actually worked with him, myself included, plays at Theater for the New City, directing his plays, Ruby and Pearl, Red Channels, and again, directing with him Monk, the one-man show that I did with him, was life-changing experience for me. It really was. I started out being the next Denzel Washington, and then he hits me with this play called Monk, and it just changed my life. Made me a jazz vocalist, a jazz producer, and so involved in the music. The music just took over, and I started from not knowing who Monk was, really. It's all they say, well, you look like him, so I played with that, but I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And you know it. But he schooled us and he taught us, and he took me out of my comfort zone into a zone of the music and the people behind the music. I know so many of them now, they know me, and we're respecting each other. So I thank you so very much for that, my brother. You changed my life. You really did. As
Well,
Woody was, yes.
Woody is not feeling well. But he
Yes.
sends his regards. He sends his respect, and just loves and appreciates you and wishes you the happiest day. But I also want to, Rome, we can see the impact of playing Monk on your life. It is so obvious, and it's amazing and wonderful how a role can do that. With Zora, for over 20 years, I was associated with the ZORA NEALE HURSTON Festival of the Arts and Humanities, which is a direct result of them hearing about me in Lawrence's play. And so I was able to go to Eatonville year after year after year and take part in that festival, pick oranges on Lake Destiny Drive, go to Hungerford School, talk about Zora. It's all a result of Lawrence's writing. And
yes.
And sometimes we feel we haven't done anything. We feel, what does it all mean? Because sometimes we don't get the acclaim and the appreciation that we deserve. And your work matters. Your work is major. Your work has impacted our theater. You were there when nobody else was there. Now they have so many, quote, places, white spaces and so forth. But before, so your work, they sit on my shelf and Woody's shelf, and we could pull them out and give them to newer generations of artists. And I just want you to know, you made such an impact, a permanent impact.
Well, if it wasn't for Woody, you'd never have heard about Laurence Holder.
But you had a project to give Woody.
Woody hired me, and I had never written a play, and I was his playwright director.
Whoa.
Of the workshop. That's when I said, well, if you're going to do that, you better start writing plays. So Woody's the one who led me down the road. And you tell the God, forever and ever and ever.
Okay, well, listen, Woody, we're sending out healing prayers and blessings to you, because you've meant so much to all of us in our lives.
Right.
You are, Woody, you are the root, and we'll never forget that, And-
He's okay.
and this-
You just have your days. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
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 Oh, Laurence knows that. But okay, so we have a special lady in the house, and she's gonna read the Laurence Holder poem, group poem. This is a group poem that a group of people all chimed in and wrote something about Laurence Holder, and she goes by the name of Johnny May.
Oh.
Unmute yourself, Johnny. Johnny, unmute. Unmute, Johnny.
Damn, yeah,
There you
I'm
go.
unmuted. And where's the poem?
Oh, you didn't get the poem.
I don't see it.
I thought
Well, I'll just
I'll send it to you. You hold on. I'll get a chance to send it to you. Let's go to. Can we go to the article in
well,
black?
I could read what I wrote. I don't know if you had a chance to put it in the poem.
I'm going.
Send him a poem.
Okay. I'm directing this thing now. Chill out.
You know I don't say nothing to the directors. Anyway, happy birthday, Laurence.
So listen,
Made me cry.
take a minute, and I will send you the poem. But let's go to the article in Black Mask, which Marjorie and Dominic and Alvin are going to share. Is all about Laurence. This wonderful article by Nesmith, Nathaniel Nesmith, that's in Black Mask magazine this year,
Where is
or this month.
Is the poem in my?
I'll get the poem. I'll send it to you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
You guys ready?
He did it his way.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't do this.
Yeah, but read the title. He did it this way.
He Did It His Way by Nathaniel Nesmith. Laurence Holder is an artist who wears multiple hats: playwright, poet, fiction writer, director, and educator. The Brooklyn-born artist attended Brooklyn Tech High School and earned a bachelor's degree in geology, and then a master's degree in creative writing from City College of New York City, CCNY. He taught at John Jay College of Criminal Justice in New York City for over 2 decades. Though he should be renowned for his achievements in theater, Holder still not generally well known. Yet he has written more than 75 plays, including When the Chickens Come Home to Roost, Monk and Bud, Zora, Red Channels, Sweet Pea and the Duke, They Were All Gardenias, Ruby and Pearl, A Class Act, The Gospel According to Max Roach, Hot Fingers, Dreams Deferred, Sugar Ray, Busa, The Scott Joplin Shadows, Ethel Waters, Birds of Paradise, Man, The Crooner, Dream Rooms, The Last Dust Track, F, The Fringe Candidate, Bird, Fagin, Juba, Hot Snow, Nelson and Simone, Out of the Senses, Hot Lips, Bird, The Fighter, Zora and Langston, Monk, and The Street Corners. Holder now 85 years old and not as active as he once was, says, "Just tell them that I've gotten older and wiser." And he especially wants theater enthusiasts to know that his plays are still available. While not affirmed as one, Holder is among the coterie of the most influential Black playwrights to emerge after the Civil Rights Movement and during the progressive Black theater movement of the 1970s. During the political and cultural upheavals of the 1970s and beyond, Holder's contributions to theater were immense. His plays enriched an understanding of Black experiences and helped to preserve Black culture. In his plays, he dramatized stories about the Black experience with portrayals that will long be remembered, ranging from political leaders such as Malcolm X and Lenore Fulani to writers such as ZORA NEALE HURSTON and Langston Hughes, to musicians Charlie Parker and Jelly Roll Martin. His plays have been presented worldwide in Asia, Africa, and Europe. The best way to be introduced to exceptional talent of Laurence Holder is to peruse Renaissance Anthology, the 5-volume series of his published plays, comprised of Renaissance Men 1, Renaissance Men 2, Renaissance Women, Renaissance Collection, and Renaissance Solos. In his oeuvre, Holder relies on historical and biological material to bring his plays to life, particularly focusing on what was at stake in the individual's choices and decisions. He wrote plays that contained humor, offered social commentaries, and had iconic plot twists with narrative surprises. And he was not afraid to tackle the internal struggles of famous Black figures. Holder has earned many awards, including from the National Black Theater Festival, as well as several awards for excellence from the ADALCO, Audience Development Committee. A critical account of Holder's work as playwright also includes some musicals for which he wrote the books, such as Juba, They Were All Gardenias, Hot Fingers, about Jelly Roll Morton, and Ponce, about William Henry Lane, a critical and influential figure in the creation of tap dancing in the 19th century.
There is no denying the efficacy of Holder's dramatic text. Not only did his plays enhance socio-political changes that inspired future artists, but they also provided opportunities for emerging Black actors to highlight their inherent acting talents. Denzel Washington and Phylicia Rashad, known as Felicia Ayers Allen back then, are two of the young actors who landed roles in Holder's early plays. In 1981, at Woody King Jr.'s New Federal Theater, in an evening comprised of 2 one-act Holder plays. Washington played Malcolm X in When the Chickens Came Home to Roost, and Rashad played Zora Neale Hurston in Zora. Washington and Rashad earned the attention of theater critic Frank Rich. In his New York Times review, Rich stated, "It's much to the critic and the credit of Denzel Washington's firm, likable performance that this Malcolm is honorable and altruistic without ever becoming a plaster saint." He adds that Zora Neale Hurston in the one character play Zora is performed for all it is worth by a fiery young actress, Felicia Ayers Allen. Holder recalls Washington's Supreme audition. What was significant is when Denzel showed up for the audition, we were all impressed with how he looked like Malcolm X. He carried himself very carefully and very neatly. He was the automatic choice for all of us. There was no hesitation. Of course, Kirk Kirksey was a more established actor at the time, so he already had the role of Elijah Muhammad. The two of them just hit it off perfectly. Woody King Jr. had been producing plays at his New Federal Theater for over a decade before he produced When the Chickens Came Home to Roost. Holder, one among many Black playwrights who gained from King's tutelage, enthusiastically honors King's significance in his career. "I don't think anybody inspired me, but Woody King had a lot to do with my becoming a playwright. He hired me when he started New Federal Theater to be his first writing director. I had never written a play before. I had only been writing poems, and so that probably inspired me to write plays," Holder muses. Also, while Washington and Rashad are two of the theater artists who gained credits for acting in Holder's plays, there are many others: Kim Sullivan, Cleabert Ford, and Phyllis Yvonne Stickney were in the New Federal Theater's 1982 production of Dreams Deferred, based on Langston Hughes' poem, Andrea. Holder's wife also appeared in several plays, and Tanya Pinkins performed in the 1982 musical 5 Points at Amos Repertory Theater. Merely a decade later, Pinkins won the Tony Award for her performance in George C. Wolfe's Jelly's Last Jam. In 1978, Holder had his first major production with the musical Juba, which was directed by the legendary John Vaccaro, 1929 to 2016, a theater radical who was founder of Playhouse of the Ridiculous. It was mounted at La Mama Experimental Theater Company, Juba. Juba, the subject of the play, had been a dancer in New York. Juba, the subject of the play, had been a dancer in New York's 5 Point Saloon district in the 1840s. You don't hear anything about that musical anymore, but the show was quite the challenge to make work on the stage. Holder was rather pleased with the directing and validates his director. John was a wonderful director. He made me believe that I could become a director as well.
Another director that Holder spoke highly of is Win Hanman, 1922 to 2020, one of the 1963 co-founders of the American Place Theater, who died at the age of 97. In 1999, Hanman directed Holder's play ZORA NEALE HURSTON, starring Elizabeth Van Dyke. When speaking of people who were important in moving his career along, Holder recalls that Hanman was very helpful and very thoughtful.
Alvin, Alexis, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. He helped me out when I needed assistance, direction. Win Hanman is definitely one of the guys. A few other directors are also connected to Holder. In 1979, Reggie Life directed They Were All Gardenias, which explored a 1948 secret recording session with Billie Holiday. The two notable one-act plays, Zora and When the Chickens Come Home to Roost, were directed in 1981 by Ali Woods. In 1993, Ruby and Pearl, which deals with two not-so-young burlesque dancers who declined to take it all off, was directed by Ron Neal. And in 1995, Randy Frazier directed M, the Mandela Saga, depicting South African leader Nelson Mandela and his clashes and political disagreements with his wife, Winnie, which ultimately led to her divorce. Then in 2000, Holder and Ron Neal co-directed Monk, which is based on a true incident when Thelonious Monk and Bud Powell were arrested and beaten by the police for playing jazz. More recently, in 2016, Woody King Jr. directed Reginald L. Wilson's and Holder's Sugar Ray, a play about the life of a famed boxer, Sugar Ray Robinson. The enthusiasm for Holder's plays helped transform him into more than an engaging playwright. He has become a cultural phenomenon in Black theater, and the reason is that he explored and dramatized the predicaments and the lives of so many notable Black figures, including Billie Holiday, Max Roach, Charlie Bird Parker, Lenora Fulani, Thelonious Monk, Duke Ellington, Langston Hughes, Valletta Snow, David Fagan, Jelly Roll Morton, and Barack Obama. He particularly wrote several plays about Zora Neale Hurston and did all that he could to get her more attention. He unapologetically states, "I like Zora Neale Hurston. She is a free spirit, and she deserves all the attention that she can get." A New York Amsterdam News article captured the essence of Holder as a playwright in 1992, but not only acknowledging that Laurence Holder has a genuine love for history, but also by straightforwardly asserting, to be sure, Laurence Holder is one of the most intellectual and informed playwrights of the last 2 decades. His use of words as both means to an end and things of beauty in and of themselves elevates his work head and shoulders above the ordinary writers. As a journalist, A. Peter Bailey said 40 years ago, and it still rings as true today as it did then, it is expected that talented committed, imaginative, and resourceful theater artists such as Ernie McClintock, Roger Furman, and Bette Howard, playwrights P.J. Gibson, James DeJong, and Laurence Holder, along with Richard Wesley and Charles Fuller, and a host of outstanding actors, actresses, choreographers, technicians, and administrators will keep contemporary Black theater on a steady course forward. As Bailey predicted, Holder and his colleagues are indeed among a list of influential theater artists who have kept theater, especially Black theater, on a steady course forward for more than 5 decades and counting.
No, that was mob-tastic. Yeah, thank you guys. I thought Count Stover would send that to me, and I felt it definitely needed to be read, and it proved so wonderful, wonderful. So, I did Monk, and I guess it's time for me to do a little something here from Thelonious Monk. Okay. Boy, this is something, doing the technical and the directing, everything at the same time. This is great. Having fun with these toys. I'm a piano player. Play music, jazz. Aficionados dub me the higher piece of bebop, baby. Jazz music. Music is mathematical, 4 beats to measure, 32-bar tunes. 12, 16-bar blues, 3 sharps, 5 flats, that kind of thing. Yet, music isn't mathematical. Good music, that is. Good music is what fits your ear. Sometimes an 8-bar bridge is too long, so I shorten it, 5.5, 3.5 sounds good. Flatten a 5th, a 6th, a 9th, 13th if it sounds good. Sometimes go the other way, lengthen the bridge, shorten the chorus. So you see, mathematics is a tool to study music. Math ain't music. Hear me when I talk. I was in Peter Stuyvesant High School, math physics champ, so I know something of what I talk. I need a drink. One day, Mama comes up to me, must have been about 5 or 6, and she's looking down at me with all her black, tan loveliness glistening in my eyes. Her eyes are huge globes, planets, astounding me with gentleness. Smells of lilacs and orange trees. That's what starts me on this music odyssey. Mama gets a piano and encourages me to play. And when she smiles at me, I know there's nothing I can't do. So I do, to please her. I mean, she is Mama. So I smile too. First time she hears me play a tune, she's coming from the kitchen, folding her apron because she's getting ready to go to work. She says real quietly, looking down at me, "You do it, boy. You just do it, young man." I can hear her voice now from over there, resonating in the ear right here. And she takes me into it, her protective web. She shields me from all the noise and squalor of thinking wrong. You see, she knows she's church. Mama. Besides, I got this chest condition, so the trumpet is out. Say dizzy jazz. But this piano takes me over, baby. That's what happened. It pulled me in with Mama's blessings. I know I'm not politically correct here, but I am creatively correct. If you want to do something like play, you have to play. Schools don't do that. They don't encourage you to play. They encourage practice. They encourage conformity. Throw scales at people. Let them play. They got to live. Most of your young cats ain't cut no bones, if you know what I mean. So conformity is not my style. My mother sees to that. She encourages me. She doesn't encourage the schools to do me in. Man, I play every day till I'm drunk with notes running through my head. Some days I play one note over and over and over until I hear it. All right, that's from Monk, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you I thank you, Laurence, thank you so very much for that play, brother. You, like I said, you changed my life, man, and I'm so very grateful. So very grateful. That's why I'm doing this party for you today. But so we have like Johnny May. I think she's ready now. She has the group poem. This is a poem that a group of people put together, and words, just words dedicated to you on your birthday, my brother.
The Laurence Holder group poem. The man is smart, has a tremendous heart, music, poetry, and plays. The man's a friend from first to end, a brother all our days. The man can write, he's out of sight, Malcolm, Zora, history. The man teaches truth to old and youth, unraveling life's strange mystery. The man works hard, raises a family, though life's colder and bolder. Wrote 75 plays, won many awards. Our brother, Laurence Holder, a literary king in the Black theater community. You are a magical wordsmith who weaves together the cultural history of our people. We love and salute you on this day and every day. Peace and love. Laurence Holder is genius, a prolific writer, a mobtastic man, and the accolades for this wonderful man goes on and on and on. I hope this works for the poem. Treble clef, bass clef, staff line, skis, a tootsie, spiral of the word tunes, jizzling the actor's soul in a transformational healing climax. Every night different. Note, yes, I meant jizzling. Lover of jazz, high priests of bebop, cabaret chord, Sonny Rollins, Stitt, Blue Note Records, eccentric genius, round midnight, Cootie Williams, Birdland, Oscar Goldstein, Bird, Buzzy, Coleman Hawkins, Art Blakely, Max Roach, Dizzy, Fats, Billie Holiday, Fats Waller, Art Tatum, Louis Armstrong Miles. I remember reading the script Monk and Bud and not understanding any of the jazz references. Then he had the play read by Mr. Laurence Holder himself. And he told us that at 17 years old, he went to a jazz club in the village, bought one beer, and sipped that beer for hours while listening to the great jazz legends. And with his writings, King Laurence, with his writings, King Laurence has impacted and changed many lives.
Blues Wire for sure.
Okay, I don't know what's happening to my poem that I'm reading. Okay, so I wanted to say one other thing that I really cannot remember, can never forget this. And this is what I wrote. Laurence Holder, as I know him, is a gifted and patient man. He and his wife got to go on a vacation now that their daughter was of age to stay home. The only thing he said to her, do not bring people in the apartment. Now, I remember this story so clearly. Of course, there was a party in the apartment. I felt Lawrence's pain when he told me his computer, it was either damaged or stolen. What was it? What was it, Lawrence?
Stolen.
Stolen. No backups. So I can just imagine all the story ideas and plays he had started to create on his computer.
Oh, my name wrong.
Well, happy birthday, Laurence Holder. All the work you have done speak for you. I love you. Love, love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Leave it to Johnny May, y'all.
Go, Johnny.
Johnny May.
Thank you.
Okay, so at this point, we got another special celebration for you coming from a good friend of yours who lives in the same building that you're in, Laurence. Her name is Cynthia Scott, and I've got to line that up some kind of way. So let's have some words from the Master Blaster himself, Laurence Holder.
Well, I want to thank all of you, family, friends, my folks in California, Ohio, Illinois, Georgia, North Carolina, Florida, Texas. Especially want to thank Crystal Field, Woody King, Liz Van Dyke, and you, Rome, and you. Thank you very, very, very much. You guys have knocked me out. And tell Sharon Magruder I spell my name with a U, not a W. I've run out of words. Can you hear me, Rome?
Tell your actors.
Hmm?
Thank your actors.
You can say something.
The actors, I love the actors.
Dedicated to you, my brother.
The actresses and the actors, love them all.
Laurence.
They're the ones.
No.
Life you love.
Laurence.
Okay. Go ahead, Laurence. Continue, Laurence.
I'm saying that the actors and actresses and directors are the ones who breathe the life into the words.
Mm.
So it's not me all alone. It's a group thrust. And thank you very much. And Rome, thank you for doing all of this.
Oh, my pleasure. Okay, just hold on 1 second. I want to bring Cynthia Scott in. I got to hook this something up.
Well, she definitely lives in my building. We say hello periodically.
Hey, Laurence.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Laurence, with what's been going on in the African countries, Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, kicking the Western France and those people out of their country and standing up for each other, do you think you might possibly write something about what's happening in Africa right now?
I doubt it because, I haven't written anything in about 15 years.
Wow.
And it's all gone away from me. I've forgotten things. My memory is shot. I don't remember some of the things, although I did remember some of the words as they were being repeated this afternoon. And I remember to spell my name with a U.
That's most
And not a
important.
W.
Most important. Anyway,
thank you all very much. I mean, this is knocked
it was
me
a
out.
pleasure breathing.
Hey, neighbor.
Your characters.
Hey, Cynthia.
Laurence. I
Thank you
wanted
for
to come
coming on the show.
and to wish you a celebration of life. And that every day is like a holiday. And I have you and Andres dinner coming up soon. I know you picky eater. You're a picky eater. Andre, you okay, but you know Laurence is very picky. He don't eat this, he don't eat that, he don't eat this, he don't eat that. I won't go down the list of what he won't eat, okay? But I will fix him what he tells me he wants for his birthday. and I will invite you both to a belated birthday dinner. So all you just have to do is let me know when we can get a date coordinated. But Lawrence has always been a friend, and when I say supportive from day one, and still supportive, he'll leave something at my door. Won't stay, holler, but he'll leave something at my door to always kind of keep me informed. And I've always appreciated that. He's the one that was telling me to get in touch with Woody, you know, about my play and blah, blah, blah. That didn't pan out, but, and here's to life. No complaints and no regrets. I still believe in chasing dreams and placing bets. But I have learned that all you give is all you get. So give it all you got. I've had my share, and I've even drank my fill. And even though I'm satisfied, I'm hungry still for you to see what's down another road beyond the hills, and just do it all again. So here's to life and every joy that it brings. Here is to life for dreamers and their dreams. It's funny, Lawrence, how time just flies, and how love can go from a warm hello to a sad goodbye, and leave us with so many memories that we have to memorize to just keep those winters warm. And there is no yes in yesterday, and who knows what tomorrow will bring, what tomorrow will just take away. But as long as I'm in the game, I'm gonna play for laughs, for life, and for love. So Lawrence, here is to life and every joy that it brings. Lawrence, here is to life, oh life, for dreamers and their dreams. May all your storms, may they all be weathered, and may all that's good, may it all just get better. Here is to life, Lawrence. Here is to love. And here's to you. I was trying to remember when we first met. I don't know if Rome introduced me to you or you introduced me to Rome. I'm not sure. But I think that it started when Rome was doing his monk play. And we live in the same building, neighbors. You know, we don't see each other that much. May all your storms be weathered, and may all that's good, may it all get better and better and better. 'Cause here is to life, Lord. Here is to love, Lord. And here's to
Yeah.
we love you madly.
Well deserved, Lawrence. You need to unmute.
We thank everyone for being a part of this moth-tastic afternoon, sharing Laurence Holder's birthday. It's just something I said I wanted to do, and I'm so glad that with all the other stuff that I've been doing, that I got the opportunity to say, I love you, my brother. We love you. And we're so affected by you and your words, and will be affected forevermore. You changed our lives. You really did. So you mean something in this life and beyond, brother. Last words from you guys.
Thank you for letting us be a part of this celebration. It was wonderful.
Yes, Rome. This is a wonderful idea. I mean, really, I feel blessed to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Blessed to be able to breathe words in Winnie Mandela's.
Woo!
Yes.
And did you breathe them?
Thanks to your Laurence, your wonderful writing, and I love you. We miss you because it's had been a long, long time seeing you, but it's so great to see you. You look wonderful, and congratulations and happy birthday. Wishing you all the best.
Many, many blessings on your
another
birthday.
85, 86 years.
Another 100 years. God bless.
Laurence, you have left a legacy of wonderful writing, and you have produced some of the greatest Harlem Renaissance characters, and they will always stand the test of time. It will always be here, and we thank you for your contributions to the theater and what you have done. We love you, and we will always cherish you in our hearts. And of course, your work lives on forever. God bless you, and thank you for being the great genius that you are.
You saved my emotional life, Laurence Holder, and you allowed me to flower it into something that was worthwhile and global. And I am indebted to you.
And also, Laurence, happy birthday, A. And I want you to tell everybody that. Say it again.
Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday. And do people know that Sweet Pea and the Beast was inspired, written by you, but inspired by an idea that I said, Laurence, write something about, Billy Strayhorn.
And Lena Horne.
And thus we have Sweet Pea and the Beast. But did the title change when you did it? Was it still called Sweet Pea and the Beast, or did you change it to something else? I don't remember. But happy birthday, Laurence. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Sharon.
Happy birthday, and Laurence. Thank you very much. And to think I was a spelling champion. How could I spell your name incorrect? I apologize. Happy birthday.
That's okay. That's okay. You fixed it. You fixed it.
Love you to the moon and beyond.
Thank you. Back at you. Back at you.
Thank you.
Take care. Be safe and well.
You too. Thank you.
Liz.
Happy birthday.
Thank you,
Laurence.
Elizabeth.
Enjoy every precious moment. Every breath is a
Say
gift.
hello to Woody for me.
I will. And thank you, Rome. Thank you. You have such a generous heart.
Mm-hmm.
You take action. You support everyone. And thank you for staying with me and getting me here, because it's a great blessing and gift to be here to say to Laurence Holder how much he means, how much of an impact he has made, and to wish him a happy, 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 joyful birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And I can't stop crying, you know, from the moment Marjorie and anyway, I can't remember things either. Smoke does to you. But I'm just thankful that I know Neal, and he turned me on to Laurence Holder. It's one of them plays, one of those plays you've written, you wanted me to do it. I'm not going to forget it as long as I'm still living. And you too, Laurence. God has given you a gift. You just said that, oh, you know, I don't remember things. I don't know. But you're still here. We are still here. You probably got a few more in you. And thank you, Rome, for this beautiful tribute to our King Laurence Holder. I love you. And give your wife a hello for me too. You are just beautiful, all of you. I can't stop crying because everything you read, the words, it just touched me. Okay, and I want to talk too much.
Thank you, Johnny.
Where's Andrea? Andrea, come. Andrea.
There she is. Hi.
Beautiful. Wow.
It's good.
Those smiles mean so much, guys. Mean so much. You touch my heart. This has been very special. Love each and every one of you. As the credit rolls, this is dedicated to you, my brother. When you're gone, I get blue. So darling, take care. I worry about you. I'm home every night, wondering if you're all right. I knew when we met I worry about you. You matter to me. So much I don't know. My heart's in your hands.
Blow out your candle.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, darling.
Yeah.
So whatever you do, come home when you're through. You're mine. Don't forget, I worry about you. go. My heart's in your hands. Wherever you go, darling, pretty baby mama, I love you.
We love you, Laurence.
Love you too.
Blessings always,
Love you.
Lawrence.
Yes.
Have a great year this year.
God
You
bless.
can send those words, man.
Be safe and well, all.
Thank you.